everyone! Today I've got a really fun little DIY project for you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some refrigerator magnets that are shaped like these really cute little lips, and also some really fun mustaches. So these are really easy to make, and you can paint them, decorate them however you want. You can get really creative and more detailed. These are some of the ones here that I have painted. I kept mine fairly simple, but they're just so super cute. And as I said, they're very, very easy to make, but I'm going to walk you guys through it, so let's get started. So you're going to need some molds for your magnets, and I'm using these novelty ice cube trays in these really fun shapes. You want to find ones that at least have soft silicone bottoms, or you can find them that are made entirely of silicone, and these ones actually work the best, which you will see why later in the tutorial. And just a little note, I actually found these really cute pineapple ice cube trays only after the fact, which I would have loved to have had, but regardless, I really like these lips and mustaches just the same, and I will leave the links for all 3 of these ice cube trays in the description if you guys want to use these. So next, for preparing our cement, we're going to need a container to mix the cement in, a pair of rubber gloves, these are very important to have, and a stick to stir your cement. So the cement that I'm using for this project is this Quikrete cement, and it's the exterior use anchoring cement. So this is what you're going to want to find. So now let's mix up a batch of cement. To prepare your cement, you're going to need some water and something that you can use to measure your portions. I'm just using some plastic cups as my measuring devices, one for water and one for cement. We're going to mix our mixture with 1 part water to 3.5 parts cement. So the first thing you want to do is measure yourself out 1 part water and pour it into your mixing container. And then you will add your 3.5 parts of cement gradually into that water and stir as you go. Once your cement mixture is the consistency of cake batter, then we're ready to start pouring it into our molds. If your mixture is a little bit too watery, then just add a little bit more cement gradually until you get to the appropriate consistency. And now let's fill our molds. Once you've got your tray filled, you're just going to take a toothpick and stir each shape, making sure to get that cement into any of the small bits and any corners. Then just lightly tap your trays for a few seconds to help any air bubbles come to the surface. You want to set this tray aside and follow the same steps with your other trays. Now you're just going to set your timer for 30 minutes, and you can come back and just tap the edges of your trays for a few seconds here and there, just to try to pull any remaining air bubbles to the surface. After 30 minutes, use a toothpick to check the consistency of your cement to see if it's hardening at all. If you don't feel like it's hardening, wait another 15 minutes and check it once again. If you can start to feel the cement hardening underneath the surface, then that means it's time to put your gloves back on and position your magnets. Here you'll see that I've got 2 different sizes of these button magnets, smaller ones for the mustaches, medium-sized ones for the lips. I will try to find a link for these types of magnets online for you guys, but I just found these at the dollar store. They were $1.25 a package, which is really great. So now you'll just drop 1 magnet in the center of each of your shapes. For some of the mustaches, I did use 2 side by side, just because I couldn't get them in the center, and you'll want to keep the weight evenly distributed, so that's why I used 2. Once you got those magnets in place, you're ready to let these set up for an hour. So now that the cement is all set up, you're ready to remove your magnets from the molds. So here's where the silicone molds make it really simple. Since they're so flexible, you can really easily push the magnets out from the shapes. When it comes to the ice cube trays with the hard frame and only the soft silicone bottom, because the cement slightly expands, you won't be able to push those shapes out through the holes because the cement will be slightly larger than the hole. So what you'll have to do is use a knife to cut the shapes away from the ice cube tray, and then you can easily remove the magnets from those shapes. And if you cut the silicone away from the tray closely enough, you can still reuse these molds for other projects in the future. Now you'll just want to clean up the back sides of your magnets with a little bit of sandpaper just to smooth everything out and clean it up. Then you'll just dunk them in some water just to remove any dust and debris. And then you're ready to get creative and start painting them. You'll just need a couple of paintbrushes, some water, and some of your favorite acrylic craft paints. As you can see here, I painted most of mine just a solid color, a couple of coats, but I got a little bit creative. I even did an ombre lip and even added a little bit of metallics to some of those paints for the mustaches to make them really shine. I had a lot of fun with this project and I hope that you guys do too. That's it guys, I hope that you guys like this one, and as usual, if you did, make sure to click the thumbs up below and do all the good things like subscribe and share. All of those things really help me out. I hope you guys will come and join me over on social media. I will have all of those links in the description below. Come follow me on my blog, of course, and I hope that you guys have a super awesome day. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!